We visit with head track and field coach Pat Henry, and very soon, it's actually this weekend, his Aggies will crank things up at Gillum Indoor Stadium. We've got the Texas A&M 12-team Invitational coming up. They'll host 11 other schools from the state of Texas in a great event. And before I get to the meet, we received some news and some rankings earlier this week. You're in the top 6 with men and women in one ranking. Yeah, and then another ranking came out, and the men are number 2 in that one, and the women are number 2 in that one. What does that say to you, although it's early in the year?
Well, you know, it's good that people understand and recognize that our program has been consistent and that we have a good group of athletes back again this year. And so that's really what all there is to that, because you know, at this point it's about continuing to train, getting better, staying healthy, being ready to go at the right time of year.
Mm-hmm. And so this Saturday, like I said, you bring in 11 other schools from the state of Texas. Now, finals of events will begin at 2 p.m., right, but you'll have prelims getting underway at noon.
Right. When you have this many schools, you have to run some preliminaries, mm-hmm, to make sure you get your heats down and get your final events down to a small group. So our finals will start at 2. We'll shoot the gun. It'll be over by 6. We'll shoot that gun about every 90 seconds. So we're going to get through it, and we're going to go through it fast, and it's a great meet for people to come in and watch.
Now, you had an indoor meet back before the break.
Right.
Now you get it ramped up again. Does it feel a bit like a season opener to you?
Well, it does. I mean, this is, you know, the first one feels more like it's you can't really have an inter squad or a time trial anymore in track and field, but that's kind of what that is. It's a limited meet in December. This one, we put everybody on the track. We'll put 80, 90 people on the track this weekend in field events and running. So this is our team. This is our first step on that ladder, and that's kind of the way we look at things as a team. This is the first one where we really have some great competition, and it only gets better each week.
Certainly does. And coming up after this, you got a triangular meet next week against LSU and Arkansas. And that's going to be terrific for fans to watch.
Yeah, probably the best indoor meet, small meet especially, in the country this year. When you bring those 2 schools to A&M, those are the people who've been winning in the last few years, with the exception of Florida not being here. Those 4, between we 4 schools, there's been a lot of really good track run at those 4 schools. So this is a great one for that next one. Not this one, but the next one we have here with Arkansas and LSU is really a fine competition.
Now you're big on, you know, what an individual can make this team. You know, you want individuals to make the team better. You'll put a lot out there on the track in any given meet, but do you ever pinpoint somebody or an aspect or an event where, hey, I need to see this weekend? Well,
we talk a lot to our athletes right now at this time of the year about their individual contribution. That's important to the whole team effort. A lot of people think track is an individual sport. It is an individual, but it's all about a team. If it wasn't about a team, we wouldn't have the sport. Mm-hmm. So it's about a team, and it's about your contribution. But at this time of the year for coaches, this is about what we've been working on all fall. Mm-hmm. Can you do the things that we have been working on all fall, or do you revert? Do you go back to your old ways? Do you fall back on things that are comfortable? You have to do some things that are uncomfortable for you to continue to improve, and that's kind of what we're looking at.
Yeah, and I kind of mentioned it. Does it feel like a season opener? I mean, you're getting going indoors with a lot of great home meets, and then there's New York City, and then in Fayetteville is where the SEC championships, NCAA championships go on. Right. You'll take it all through outdoors then. You know, do you feel like you're at the beginning of a long journey coming up, but that's also a good feeling? Hey?
Well, it really is. It's the new part. You know, it's really new. That's what it is. Exactly what you just said. It's about a big ladder. It really is, and our main goal is to be at our top end in the second week in June. Mm-hmm. Well, that takes a lot of steps to get there. Indoor championships kind of falls between now and June, and you're only going to be as good as what we've trained to do through that time frame. Indoor championships is a great gauge to where we're going to be outdoors. we want to be absolutely the best we can be. We want to try to win an NCAA championships indoors. But outdoor is track and field, and that's our first and second. That's our third and fourth and fifth goals is to be successful in June.
All right, well, the gun goes up this Saturday, the Texas A&M 12-team Invitational at Gillum Indoor Stadium. All the best this weekend, Coach.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys coming. Be a good one this week.
All right, that's Pat Henry here on 12th Man TV.